Hello there everyone and welcome back. We had ourselves an incredibly long mission. Oh god, it went over up to the point of 2 hours just about with that recording. God damn it. XCOM's continuing to get longer and longer for me, although it is my own undoing, and I'm going to be so glad when this campaign's finally done there. I could finally actually relax for a change, but I at least figured out what was causing all those slowdown issues I was having at the end of last episode. It was mainly because my second Spark, which is Reinhardt here, had a bunch of customizations to him to make him look like a Titanfall. Was it a Titanfall Titan, quite frankly? But sadly, that was not very compatible. It seemed like it was like the old vanilla version, not compatible with the expansion, so it hung tremendously long just to load it and render it, let alone just actually having the mod active. So we have fixed that a bit, and we did spice up the Spark armor a little bit there, at least on Reinhardt here. Sadly, I was not able to find a voice pack for him, so he's not true to his Overwatch name at least, but we got ourselves a second Spark to play with, especially since Stimpy's going to be out for a little while at least, and we have some progress to make here. Already, my defense matrix is being built up for the eventual attack from the Warlock, which is going to be after the next supply drop. I'm almost certain of it, and one of my engineers is going to be recovering in about 6 days, I think, so it is a bit awkward for me right now, but I still have a few days to kind of recover and at least relax a bit and get my bearings. So some of my soldiers are about to recover before the next mission, but it is a little bit tense right now with all the wounded and how fatigued all my soldiers were from the last mission. Never mind the fact I have Minx and Aaron busy doing their bond training right now, and I also have Ananya and Shadow also doing a covert op, so 4 of my high quality soldiers are also out for a bit. And the assassin already reducing income, which is going to continue to be more felt, because right now income is 336 and is being dropped even further. Hell. Oh, never mind, retaliation, so I'm not even going to get to finish this, am I? We have a Andromedon, Muton Effector, another Prime, oh god. Codex Inspector. Interesting. This is really interesting. We have no actual monstrous creatures aside for a Firestar Prime, or at least what you would normally see for a retaliation mission, but let's see. I want to go to the black site, or was it the black market first, and see what exactly I have to buy and sell, because I'm going to be needing to get some upgrades as well for this mission, especially with the storm gun available. I do have the supply, I would imagine, for it, but I want to make sure I get as many upgrades as possible for this upcoming battle, especially since I can also get, the Ranger trait, which I've yet to buy, to actually get additional flank and critical hit damage on my Rangers. So, what do we have? Elerium crystals, the advanced agility, and smokescreen. Oh boy, do I really want to sell advanced agility? It's only like, you really tempted me with those Elerium crystals, I'm not gonna lie. Because I probably am going to need to seriously consider that. But we do have a bunch of stun lances to sell. I'm hoping I don't need that many stun lances for the powered armor, especially since I already got a Viper suit, kind of, to serve as my light armor role, because I need the stun lancers, I believe, for like the spider suit and the wraith suit when we get the power armor, so I'm hoping I won't need these as much, but I better sell some of these just in case. Faceless, I'll want a couple of you. I don't plan on ever using the Mimic Beacon. It may be a fallacy because of how potent the Mimic Beacon is. It basically makes a decoy the enemies are forced to attack that basically has my soldier's health, the one who threw it. So you can imagine with Beta Strike how invaluable that would be, but I don't want to use the Mimic Beacon because I feel like it cheapens it a little bit there, just by how easy I could just buy myself a turn with it. But so far, I haven't really needed it anyway. Superior Magazine, although we're going to keep that. Let's see. I do have Superior Agility, so what they're asking me to sell is like a lesser PCS, but I want to take advantage of all these things, so how many Elerium Crystals do I honestly sell? Because I'm going to need all of them, I feel. We'll just sell 10 for now, and maybe I might try and buy or sell more later. What's available to buy? No crystals. Information on the Warlock, that is really tempting, because I am going to be needing that for the facility raid, or due to Final Hunt. But everything else not that significant aside for is superior agility, or superior speed even. That would be good for Minx, hair trigger, autoloader, laser sight. Yeah, I need intel for that first. But, moment of truth, let's try and buy some upgrades. We'll worry about the ranger traits later. Because weaponry is going to be important, especially with Storm Gun. I am going to be probably bringing a ranger in. Actually, let me just go to the actual mission. See who I have actually available first. That might help my decision a little bit. Although it might involve me going back to the black market afterwards if I want the money. Because there's really nothing to be gained from this mission aside for denying supply from being lost in hell. If I were to somehow fail this mission, I don't even lose contact with the region. I just lose income here specifically. So, Stimpy, sadly you're sending this one out, buddy. Rafe, you're actually back up and underway. Oh, you were never wounded, that's why. So, we'll consider that. And J-Pod, you have Wolverine available, don't you? So, I may have you come in here as my ranger, especially since you're a captain ranger as well. And I got you implacable, so it's not too bad. I can benefit off you from your hit and run attacks, and Wolverine's about to get a promotion too, so I think you're in on this. Quicksilver, I know I've been working you pretty hard, but damn it, your will is fully maxed out. You've been recovering really damn well. What about Anchor, though? Anchor he's wounded for 3 days, so we're going to leave you. Yeah, we're going to have you sit out of this one for now. So what are we looking at for roster? I think I want to bring in a bunch of bonds like I normally do. I have 2 sergeants or 2 corporals even that are close to getting a bond, Lewis and Marcus. So I kind of want them to go there, and they are also kind of corporals, and I would like to give them their promotions as well. But sending 2 corporals seems like a big mistake, though, especially if I want to send my new Spark as well. So I'm going to have to choose one or the other, quite frankly. And sadly, with 2 Grenadiers, I don't have access to an upgrade, the upgrade beam cannon, unfortunately. So Batman's not a terrible idea, though, as well to bring in here. He might lead the group, he gives additional action points. It's just a shame he doesn't have a bond anymore, which is a little bit sad. This will be the first mission he's going to be sent out without Yawn, and it's going to be heartfelt. Now, we have 2 slots available, though. We have 1 bond in. We have 1 that's going to be formed after this mission. Warlock's also going to be a present, so I need mind shields, as well as a lot of frost bomb available, which sadly I'm not going to have multiple uses of, but with a good sharpshooter, lockdown and bulldozer can come in on this. 3 Grenadiers, though, really? Do I seriously bring in 3 Grenadiers? I am really questioning this, I'm not going to lie. But this might not be too terribly bad with suppression. We've seen how valuable that can be, at least reducing the accuracy on the Prime and Berserker Queen. This would actually be really damn potent, especially when they're a Firestar Prime. Once they're in melee range, I just suppress it and it can't really melee very well, so this may not be terrible. I don't really have a tanky unit, though, although I'm going to fix that relatively quickly with exosuit, so let's not kid ourselves. So let's make armor available. Let's actually make everything available. Is this the squad I want, though? I would like, well, I'm going to have to get a beam weapon for Batman as well, if he's going to be coming in on this one. So, we have the ball pup. Let's see, 210, and how much for a storm gun? 150. Ooh, I have enough for both. So, we're going to get them both right now. I do have a sharpshooter for also, and yeah, Lockdown's also like a gunslinger, so she's going to benefit nicely from the Shadow Keepers. So, oh, I have to make everything unavailable again, dang it. There, so let's correct this once and for all. So, Bulldozer, you're going to get the exosuit. That is done. You got a rocket launcher, you're going to have a... Do I want to give you the frost bomb as well? Because I have so many Grenadiers, I can just brute force my way through this, sort of. As far as explosives, and it's a Haven Assault, so I don't know if that means I'm going to have resistance soldiers backing me up or not. And God knows how the AI is going to function, the Prime is going to function when they get shot at by the resistance soldiers. That's going to suck for me too, potentially. But we have a good amount of power boost here. I think Viper suit goes, the Serpent suit goes on lockdown here, because she's going to be useful with the mobility, and she's going to have Venom rounds, of course, for the crowd control, because why the hell not? So we're all kitted out here. So, Batman, I kind of want to keep you the armor-piercing rounds for Andromedon. We do have 2 shredders. Do we have 3? No, we only have 2 shredders available, so got to keep that in mind. J-Pod, you're going to have yourself a nice fancy shotgun. And look at it, it's going to do a minimum of 9 damage. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of goddamn fun to play with. And also, you're going to have the axe, because it goes without saying, as you being the only ranger in this group here. And you also got Implacable, which I gave you for being a captain. So unfortunately, you're not a Blade Storm, or you don't have Blade Storm, let alone the Blade Master, so that might be something I'll grab you at a later date, but you're going to be damn potent at shooting stuff and running away, assuming you can get the kills. So, town rounds for that, your first item, and then your second one. Do I give you a battle scanner? It's not a terrible idea to maybe know when I'm going to activate a pod, but I'm really concerned about the Warlock showing up too. And I can warrant you having a Mind Shield, but Wolverine will be close enough with you that I don't think it's warranted. I think I want to use my Mind Shields on my unbonded soldiers and Batman as well, but Batman doesn't quite have the room, and I gotta keep in mind, I don't have a second specialist, let alone Thompson here, Lewis, is not quite a medic, so I'm gonna need a medic as well. So I think the bond's gonna have to wait. As much as I like to get these tutor bonds in, I kind of need my specialists. So much for my massive amount of Grenadiers, huh? Let's see, we got Mist. She's available. I don't know who she got for a bond potential, since we are building up this squad from scratch a little bit. I didn't have the prep time I would like, so... Demon, huh? You got good cohesion with Demon, which is kind of unusual, and the one below that would be Tasia, who's only a squaddie, unfortunately, so... That would cover my 2 specialist front, but I don't think Demon has medical protocol. That's a bit of a problem. Not to mention they don't only have like 2 charges of the health kit, so gotta be careful there. I'm gonna have to spend AP, I think. It goes without saying, to make use or get access to another access to another medical protocol. I think it's gonna be warranted, especially since I found out the hard way. Revival protocol is not going to work on mind controls, so... And he already has 6 AP. I hate to burn them all on medical protocol, but I'm starting to learn the hard way that I'm going to need to start keying these out. I just got to keep Diane, Mist, alive or away from the Berserkers so she doesn't get knocked out. That's what I'm afraid of now. So, we do still have 2 Grenadiers though, at least, so we got that. I think Wolverine's going to cover the utility front a little bit. So Frost Grenade, Gas Grenade. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. I was looking at your third utility slot, that's why. So, Gas Grenade there, and then you can have a Smoke Grenade for good measure there for the utility front. Provide a bit of support fire. So, I do have access to a superior magazine, I think. Do I? Or did I already put that on something? No, I have a superior magazine. Do I want to throw it on here? With 2 Grenadiers, it's justified. So let's throw it on there. And, repeater. I have access to a repeater. Do I want to switch out the hair trigger for that, though? Because I finally have access to a repeater, and what it does with the mod is it increases the critical hit damage when I get a critical hit. So, I feel like it's warranted. I'm not going to lie, I feel like it's warranted, but with that hair trigger going off at convenient times, that's actually going to be really damn good too. And I don't want a superior autoloader on the shotgun, but this is part of the build, the strategy I have with the shotgun, so let's at least go with it. I would have liked something better though, besides the basic version, but that's all set. Now, let's get our plasma rifles already. Laser sight autoloader. So you're all set there, Diane. And Demon, you're going to be a little bit awkward because you're more of a combat hacker. So you're not all that going to be useful here, I don't think. With no actual mechs or anything. Well, you could potentially hack the Andromedon mech. That's not entirely out of the question, so I don't have to soak so many shots into it. And let's see, let's equip you Bulldozer. Flashbangs are kind of really nice for utility purposes, and I like a frag grenade on you as well for destroying more cover. Because I don't have a spark for the second rocket launcher anyway, so Batman's going to be a little bit scary. He's vulnerable to a mind control. But with 2 shredders and a rocket launcher, maybe I'm okay with that. So long as they can hit, that's a big catch. So I could throw a third mind shield on you, or am I already using 3 mind shields? I have 2 mine shields, so where... Oh, the other mine shield's probably on someone who... Yeah, who I had in the roster before, so there we go. So I'm going to have to bite the bullet and let Batman have the mine shield just in case. And J-Pod, you're kind... I'm hoping Wolverine will have your back there some. And... I wouldn't mind a battle scanner, is it really warranted? Immunity to fire, acid, and poison, so... I like the possibility of the Hazmat Vest with an Andromedon and possibly a Fire Breather being useful here. They will at least ignore that potential damage. We'll see how it goes. I think we're as kid as we're going to be. And I have some AP to also spend. But I don't think I need it here so much. Not yet. Deep cover is going to be really good for when Lockdown gets major trait for the, the aim bonus for hunkering down. Because I think deep cover works well with that. So, I'm a little weary about this, but I think we're as good as we're going to be there. And do I honestly put an autoloader on here? Superior autoloader, who do I... Oh, I should have put that, if Superior Magazine on Batman, but he's already got an advanced one, so I guess that's not as bad as I make it sound. Plasma Rifle, let's put that... Superior autoloader would be good on a plasma rifle, I'm not gonna lie, but... Yeah, let's do it. Let's put the advanced superior autoloader on something there. Start getting value out of these damn things. And a hair trigger to boot, if I get so lucky. Alright, I think where it says we're gonna be, Batman, is there any traits I want to give you? I kinda want to avoid lightning reflexes. I could afford to get something there. Total combat, you don't have a grenade, that's not warranted. Retribution would be fun. I'm not gonna lie, Retribution would be a lot of fun if someone gets close to you. Hell, it might synergize really well with against the Firestar Prime if I'm good at locking down its chance of hitting you. You just hunker down, you'd be the closest thing to it, and you just keep stabbing it, maybe even stun it for a bonus effect. I like that idea, I like the possibility. I don't know how I feel with this squad against an Andromedon and Firestar Prime, mind you, but it is the squad I'm going to have to bring. I do have the Shrine potential. I unfortunately don't have armor-piercing rounds on anything. I probably could have done that there, but we're all set. That didn't feel like it took as long as it did. No longer than me ranting about what my strategy is to begin with. Just maybe another minute or two just figuring out who to field would be the only thing. But there is no real loss to this mission, I feel like, aside for a little bit of supply, but 16 will give me more supply, so long as I'm good about saving civilians. But with a Warlock, a Firestar, and maybe a return of the Berserker Queen, this could still be scary. Because those Berserkers are going to take up so much of my fire, but at least now I'm getting more and more plasma weaponry. This is going to give me a nice... This is going to swing things into my advantage a little bit, especially with the Shadow Keeper to help out. So, save resistance forces, so I think we do have backup here, which also means there's going to be that much more Advent to worry about too. So this is not going to be an easy fight, especially with all the resistance soldiers potentially dying instantly there at this point with the amount of damage potential my opponents have. So, unfortunately, J-Pod's got a really bad spot to run to. So, can I try blue moving and see what happens? He is concealed, but that may not help a whole lot. If he could actually climb up that hill, that would be great, but nope, not going to happen, I don't think. Not yet, and I'm sure as hell not going to waste a bond right away. So I guess we're going to burn our first turn just walking a little bit. Because the last thing I want to do is the yellow move up to high ground, which I can't even see, mind you, or can't even get to, and then have to deal with a bunch of trouble. So, and I do have grappling hook for those who need to get in position, like lockdown. So, just make sure you're able to get up there is the big thing. So where can you grapple? Yep, you could grapple there behind the tree, which is kind of all I could really ask for, honestly. So, Demon, you can't really go very far. I am clumped up a bit, but this is an awkward start anyway. Normally I get an opportunity to shoot at something right off the bat, but J-Pod can't even see anything for me. Now Diane, You got over there. Overwatch, and we'll find out if our Warlock's here. No Warlock. So you know what that possibly means? The Berserker Queen's probably here. And oh boy, he took that hit good. We got a Muton Infector as well. So, if I can get a Shredder Overwatch hit, that would be amazing, but I seriously doubt I'll be so lucky. No, these hits aren't really all that great either. But I am getting flanked, so I gotta be careful, but J-Pod can spot up top for me without activating anything, which is, oh boy. Wow, they do 6 damage now. Uh-oh, this is what I'm afraid of. Clones. Now you know why I flashbang so much, damn it. But they do 6 damage now. Oh boy, second Andromedon. Just what I need. I am getting... Ooh, I got 2 nice hits and killed that one Codex. Wait, is that a second Codex there? Or was that the same one that just cloned and didn't lose any health? Ugh. Even with high ground, their accuracy just went down quite a notable amount from the... So, this is awkward. Now I'm stuck having to fight 2 pods. And that Andromedon's gonna ruin my day a bit. And we have Infector there, so this is a really bad, awkward start. So, what are my options? Really just crowd control best I can. I could suppress. I don't know how helpful it is, because that just normally means they're gonna move. And I want to make use of these shredders. I also have a rocket launcher. So I could just back up here, rocket launcher, and start shredding some of that armor. And I don't see a Codex at all, which just scares me. I know I killed one, at least. That's all I really know. So, ooh, this would be a good start. The car would explode and shred potentially 3 points of armor on that thing. Since I'm not really going to get a good bead on that Andromedon anyway, this is probably the best thing I could ask for. It doesn't help with the Andromedon on top, mind you, but I couldn't ask for a much better start. Especially with full cover, but I just gotta be mindful of the acid bomb. And I do want to deal with that Muton. I'm just concerned about being too clumped up, so gotta be very wary of this. But Muton, I think, should die. We should try and prioritize that to the best of my ability. Batman's gonna have an awkward spot here, because that's a flank immediately to that Andromedon. I have the health, mind you, but I don't have quite the best specialist to constantly be healing up all the damage I'm likely gonna take. And you have lightning hands. You can't even see the Mutons, so that's a bummer. And since these guys are immune to poison, there's not like a lot you can do there, but get a high ground shot spot and see about soften up this Muton for me a bit. Because you do have quick draws, so you can get like 3 shots off potentially, with good critical hit chances, mind you. Gotta start knocking them down. There's not a lot I can do about the Andromedons just yet. I did do a good amount of shredding on that first one though, but I think that's the least of my worries. I gotta try and suppress this other one at least, who's got a good full cover. So you fight. Actually, can I frostbite? Is it entirely possible? Only 35. It is not worth it. Unless there is one way I could make this work as far as freezing, but it probably requires a bond. A teamwork bond. It sadly is not very good for me. What I would honestly like to do is just... The reason I'm second guessing this so much is because if I go here and activate another pod, which seems unlikely, then she's in a really bad spot. But this is almost guaranteed to maybe freeze the Andromedon. Oh, do I still have a frost bomb option? Okay, still have a frost bomb option, so maybe I don't need to do that. I'm going to burn almost all my crowd control options, mind you, but with a rough start like this, I don't think I have much of a choice, and sadly, I'm not going to get my suppression I want either, with the rocket I just shot. If there was a way I could shred their armor, that would help some, but both my Grenadiers are already preoccupied, unless... Well, I was going to say maybe I could use my bond on Wolverine to make her take a shot, but there's no way she can get that hit to justify it, though. But at least that one's frozen. He's not a big threat. It's just Codex is still roaming around. So take your shot. Good hit. I'm liking this hit. I'm liking these hits though so far. You could almost kill it by yourself if you can get a nice high shot. And Shadowfall I don't think I care about, unfortunately. But you could straight up kill him. There's a chance with the critical hit bonus. I'm gonna take it. 7, I think that does it. Muton is gonna die to the poison. Now we gotta make sure. I don't think the Andromedon is gonna flank you anyway, but we still gotta figure out where this Codex is at. I know it's there.
I'm on the move.
Just gotta figure out how to where the hell is it? Well, this is interesting. Because I don't need J-Pod to go up there and do anything about our friend just yet. So I guess he has no choice but to hide himself. He is concealed, so he's not really in danger. And combat presence, I keep forgetting about that. How helpful is it though? Well, considering Batman's not going to get a good cover, he's without that have to move. So he misses out on a potential shot there. I think if Lockdown can move next turn, then Batman can grapple into her spot. But I just gotta make sure I'm not vulnerable to the acid bomb. So where the hell does Batman go with that said? Because there's not really a lot of full cover for him. Mist might have to aid protocol if I do that, so...
Heading out.
Not the best spot, unfortunately, Mist, but at least you're relatively safe. And I'm sort of spread out. I'd rather just... I'm really hoping this is safe enough, but I have no guarantees if he's safe from an acid bomb, in all honesty. Because I want to just try and shoot this thing. Because I don't think I'm going to get much of a stun. I just want to shoot it, in all honesty. Maximize my damage potential. I really hope this is not a mistake, though. I may have Demon caught with Batman there as far as actually getting hit by an acid bomb, but I think Lockdown or Demon just moves over to the right a bit more. 2 good hits, I'm liking it. Sadly no hair trigger, but I'll live with that. I'll take those 2 good hits. And there's still that Codex, which means it's going to do a psychic bomb too, so... So you just move over to the right there. You're probably going to be the big target though, but at least an acid bomb shouldn't happen. So one's on ice, one is poisoned to death, and the Andromedon's at half health. Good thing they programmed the AI to not use an acid bomb on the civilians though. There's the Psionic bomb. So without a doubt that thing needs to die next turn if I'm going to gauge it. Oh god, there was 3 of them. Okay, that explains it. Ooh, I got a little bit lucky there. A little bit. Oh, this might clone it again. Yep, there's another clone, damn it. This is why I flashbang or frostbomb those damn things, because they get so annoying so quickly. Especially with the amount of health they have. But if this resistance hits them, then they're actually dead, so I'm okay with them shooting them now. Because the Andromedon with its armor is kind of pointless. And is a bad spot to try and kill anyway. So they might help with my crowd control problem a little bit. And you do have a smoke grenade. Gas grenade means nothing there. And it doesn't really help me because they're immune to poison. You will need to reload though. So I need guarantees I can really murder this thing. So who has my flashbang? Okay, Bulldozer has a flashbang. And he is safe from the Andromedon. Now it's just a question. Bulldozer, I'm going to have to hang on to the bond before I have you do anything. Which means J-Pod and whoever else attacks the Codex goes last. And there's not really a lot I can do about the Andromedon aside for trying to flank it, which sounds like a horrible idea, quite frankly. Because I have to deal with this one on the right here too. Codexes aren't probably a massive threat though, but at the same time, they're still shooting at me, and they have abilities I do not like either. So, try your shot, see if you kill it. Damn it. Nope, not the case, so that was a bit of a waste of a shot. And I can move Batman to high ground cover there. And you will be vulnerable to getting acid bombed. So, I don't know what my options are otherwise. Ooh, why didn't I just Shadowfall, damn it? That was a bit of a dumb idea. Shadowfall is a guaranteed hit. That's why it would have been a good idea to use it on that codex. And I don't know if it would allow me to shoot twice though, but even then, it would have been awful to start with because then I immediately break my concealment. So, I have no cover here for Bulldozer, and I'm pretty certain that will get him caught in the bomb, so I want him to stay where he's at. And he does have a bond, so I don't think I'm going to use the bond because of the said Shadowfall. So, flashbang this codex. You can hit the Andromedon too, which helps. So it's probably the best I could do there. Although, there's still that possibility, isn't there, where the codex could still live. I think it has 4 health, and I could do I do a minimum of 3, since the poison rounds don't work. No one has 3 health, never mind, I'm wrong. Never mind, pay no attention to me. Pay no attention to my mad ramblings, but... Let's see, you're gonna get spotted, I'm fine with that. You have conceal, you have run and gun, and you have a massive shotgun blast to the face. Do I use your axe? I think I save it for the Andromedon's all seriousness to maximize damage. Because I could just bond with you and blow it up that way. 16 damage. You could pretty much two-shot this thing yourself if I so wish. It is a tempting idea. I'm not gonna lie. Where is my other Grenadier? She's unfortunately not gonna get to reload if she's gonna use her bond. I'm kind of okay with that there. It's not like she was going to get a good shot against the Andromedon anyway. Unless J-Pod used the bond, so... We're going to try this. We'll see if J-Pod can single-handedly kill this codex for me with his massive crit chance. Hell, he almost could kill it without a critical hit. And why? My audio keeps cutting out there for whatever reason. I don't know why. There, nice job, J-Pod. You're passable. So you can find yourself in a better spot. Now, this is probably a mistake, because as soon as you gain concealment, you're going to lose it again because of the Andromedon, aren't you, when it moves. Although it might very well just try and shoot. So this is probably not as effective as I make it sound, and it's probably just going to Psychic Bomb. In all honesty. I don't know what my strategy is anymore. I just know I need to try and kill these things. I could give her combat presence. That will help alleviate that, honestly. Yeah, that should help alleviate. Let's do combat presence. Batman, you just hunker down, I guess. Keep yourself in position. And then you just move. And let's see, move somewhere where you can see the codex, ideally. Actually, you almost don't need a Shadowfall if you get a flank shot there. We'll see what happens. Combat presence is still useful either way. Nah, let's just take the guaranteed hit, because the concealment will keep you safe regardless. A waste of a concealment, mind you, probably, since I still have 2 damn Andromedons to fight, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, Batman, actually, I take that back. You probably take your shot. You don't have an autoloader, so you've been doing well with the hitting so far. I just want you to be ready to reload, too, to maximize your damage potential and hit chance. Ooh, there it is. So this is the reload I want, then. Reload. I don't know where to put you, Diane, because you don't really have a lot of options either. And grouping up is a terrible idea too. But I think the Andromedons are content to just going after the civilians too, so maybe I'm okay. I just got no more crowd control for the first Andromedon on top, though. Ooh, you actually have a decent chance to hit. Not much of one, mind you, but a decent chance nonetheless. And you're in full cover, so you're as safe as you probably could be. And of course, you're the one who's missing, and Batman's the one who's hitting. Now, Diane, we wait till that Psionic Bomb goes, I think, because there's not a lot you could do right now.
I'm on it.
And you're sawed, unfortunately. That codex is gone. All the codexes are gone. You might take a big hit. Ooh, good. So that's good to know. 8 protocol basically makes that 10%. If I can somehow make it that you're the one that's focused on. You missed him. I like that. I will take any civilians not dying, quite frankly. Now I need the civilians to help hit some. Although that armor is going to be tough to break. Especially with Wolverine having no ammo, too. Let's keep in mind. I need to reload with her. Unless I have some way to kill that tree. Yeah, more civilians. I would love to help them, but it's going to be tricky. Yeah, if only I had the ammo, then I could probably go over there and get a flank shred shot. J-Pod gets a nice shot here. So, let's try and surround this thing. Get what damage we can. J-Pod's still going to have amazing critical hit chance. Do I use my axe? I think I have to try for the stun, though. Is there a way I can shred this armor, though, in any way? Only thing I could think of is maybe frostbite it. But she's in a bad spot for that anyway because of how I moved her. And she's going to get revealed as she moves. Can Bulldozer... Oh, Bulldozer does not have shredding. I used his rocket already. He does have a frag, but again, that's only like 1 point armor and it doesn't even destroy the tree. That's a bit of the problem. If it was a plasma grenade, it might do it. So, not a lot we could do. We kind of have to just fight them as they are, I think. And you are missing all your 55s, sadly, there, Demon. And yeah, that's a dangerous flank shot up there for Batman too if I were to attempt it. So, I can still run a gun. It's not much of a... doesn't really help me very much as far as flanking and aim bonus, so... Let's take our axe throw. The faster I deal with these, and if I get the stun, that's better. No stun, sadly, but no damage either. Take your shot. Because you're like the only thing that could get through that thick armor until I could shred it. And let's see, you cannot get anywhere relatively safe without moving. So I think you focus on our friend here. Because Diane can still 8 protocol you. So it's not a terrible idea to do that. Wow, Batman, you're hitting all the shots and your shots are only going to get better with each attempt. So keep shooting. Ah, damn it. Alright, so hair trigger though. So keep those shots going. End it. Somehow. Now I'm kind of regretting moving with Demon though. Or shooting already with Demon, because if that thing dies, I have nothing to haywire protocol. So I'm just gonna have to... stick it out a little bit. There's not really much I could do until my shredders could do their work. So... I think you maybe just hunker down there. Ooh, you could get a flank there, unfortunately again. If you having to reload... Ooh, you could suppress. Just suppress the damn thing. I'm an idiot. I should be doing that more often. That's like my greatest weapon against these things. Hell, double suppression. It sounds so ridiculous, I think I might do it. I like this idea, although I may have just gotten too close. This is a stupid idea, but I love it. Minus 100 to your accuracy, bastard. Let's see how you like that. Now, I don't know where the hell to put Diane, though. That's actually helpful. So long as she doesn't actually see the Andromedon, maybe she's okay. And I guess she just hang tight. How excessive is that, huh? They're still killing civilians, mind you, but it's only one at a time. And that should have, like, no aim chance, right? Right? 13%, it could still hit. So let's not get too carried away, but look at that light show. Okay, now I think we're in a position to start shredding its armor, though. And let's see. Civilian. Ooh, now you're shooting the one with the 1 health in the low ground. I like it. You could almost kill the mech there on your own. Almost. Oh, and there's another group over there, isn't there? Oh, there's the Firestar. What happens with a hit? Does it activate? Okay, nothing happened there. But I need to hurry and get to help these guys somehow. But at least their 6 damage is actually really good for those infectors. The only problem is I think they still get 1 shot, though. If they were to shoot back. These aren't Vipers or Sectoids anymore, for crying out loud, so... But they are doing some notable damage. Thank God that thing doesn't actually react to their shots. Imagine how much of a nightmare that would be for me if I had it activated. At least, maybe that'll change when it gets activated. So let's not get too excited just yet. But now I have a shrine potential. So maybe the double shrine didn't stack, but I want to kill its armor regardless. So this is a good opportunity for it. Take it. There goes 2 points of armor. I like it. And I know the fire star's over there, so I cannot chance going that way. So J-Pod, you're kind of staying where you're at now. At least for the time being. Now, is there anything else I could do? Batman has a really good chance to do damage to that. And I think you actually go over here. Actually, am I willing to tempt you being vulnerable to suppression to go up here? Oh, you have a grappling hook too. Which puts you out in the middle of nowhere, but it's still basically the same problem. Because I'm hoping you to max kill off that Andromedon for me. So like I said, bit of a waste of a concealment. But at least it protected her for that turn or two. Hell, surprisingly enough, that didn't reveal her. So I could keep her hidden if I really want to. But where's the fun in that? Take this thing out. Nice. So now we could possibly haywire this thing. Possibly. We'll hold on to the idea for now, though. What's the chance? 65, so not terrible, but I don't want to give this thing more defense and all that either. If I were to be honest. But let's try and keep hammering down this other one. Because, ooh, J-Pod, you're doing so much damage to that damn thing, and I love it. Without a doubt, Whiplash is going to be amazing there. And unfortunately, I don't think I can slow that down in any sense because of its immunity to poison. So, what are my options? You're basically safe here even though it tells you you're flanked. That walker's not going to really do a lot to you.
On your order.
And I could... Oh, I can't actually frostbite it. Probably too far or it just doesn't count. So, I have lots of options here still. And I think I just want you to try keep suppressing there, but you could get closer. Maybe that double suppression didn't actually stack in all honesty, because you figure minus 100 would still make it not able to hit, maybe? And unless he had a really good bonus to hitting civilians, that would be the exception. I want to hack that, but I don't think it's worth it just yet. Oh yeah, and if I go there, then it just triggers an acid bomb, I think, so let's not do that just yet. And you do have a Whiplash I'm going to attempt. Good hit there. Damn good hit. Whiplash hit for double damage. Because these are like the... I'm hoping these are only 2 Andromedons I have to deal with. That would be kind of nice if they were. And attempt one more shot. Keep getting those hits for me, will ya? Very nice, very nice. There goes half its health. That's a result I'm very happy with there, Batman. You performing admirably with the loss of Yawn. I figured you would be having more trouble. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to try and just kill that thing now rather than hack it. I pretty much can only if I hit though. Good. So I don't have to worry about a bad flank then. Where the hell do I put lockdown, though? We'll put in a half cover, I guess. So, one more Andromedon. Suppression, come on, take effect. Holy crap! That soldier just took 11 points of damage and is still standing. I was completely wrong with what I said earlier. That is so useful to know right there. So, resistance soldiers, keep softening up those mutons and all of them for me, because I am going to be there soon to help you out. But it won't be long till those mutons actually start shooting civilians, because they are getting close. They're not going to activate as normal, but once they have line of sight... Oh my god! Is that seriously a second prime? Oh my god. Are there seriously 2 Firestarter primes in this mission? I think I'm so screwed right now. At least they're shooting sort of at the mutons, which are easier to kill. But that is a realization I had not considered. That we would have to fight 2 Firestarters. I figured they would only be unique, 1 per mission, but apparently not. And trying to shred is kind of pointless a little bit there, but you can't. Oh god, and the Firestar's right there too, about to activate. In fact, it almost seems like someone sees it, which scares me. So J-Pod, I think you take the shot because you're really the only one who gets. Your critical hit only is valid with the Andromedon. The mech, you will drop that down to like 39 or something, I think. So it's worth you taking another shot and hopefully hitting. First, let's reload.
Back online.
Now I'm regretting not having an axe throw available, though, because that stun would have been useful. So take your shot. Oh, so nice. Nicely done, J-Pod. Now... Oh, and that actually counts as an actual kill, so I'm okay with that. You're implacable, but that doesn't help you yet. Now, we have to deal with our mech friend here. It's going to be easier to hit. Oh, what's going on? What was that? I honestly don't know. That scares me. So I'm just going to have to get the hell away from this thing now, because it's going to try and charge and melee me. It has the movement to do it, too. And I'd rather save the lightning hands for the poison, maybe? And I don't see the Firestar Prime anymore, interestingly enough, so I think that was one of the resistance soldiers that saw it. And I don't even need cover anymore because it's just not actually... It's not actually gonna... It's gonna melee me, so it doesn't... Cover doesn't really matter all that much. Of course, I have to start missing the 70s, but considering I've been doing well so far, I am okay with it. And I do want to hack that thing, so Demon, I think that's your job. Hopefully that's like the only other Andromedon I have to worry about that would justify that. And suppression is kind of pointless because it's just going to move anyway. So I might as well take my higher chance to hit in all honesty with that said. Because suppression would give me a bit of a penalty, I think. And burn more ammo. If it was already melee range with someone, that'd be a different story though. Now. You got combat presence? I don't think it helps that much. Unless J-Pod can take a shot, is it possible? Yeah, he has ammo, but can you actually see him for combat presence? No, you can't, unfortunately. So, take some shots there. Oh, that was a sniper rifle, damn it, that wasn't what I wanted. Good critical hit, though, but now you're probably in a little bit of trouble, so... And if it moves to you as well, it's not going to actually be spotted by anyone else, so I think you need to move. At least it's somewhere a little bit safer. And hopefully this thing won't see you in the process. I'm going. Now, this is probably a mistake, though, trying to haywire it, but I will attempt the 65. Stun it for a turn, that'll make my life a lot easier there. Then we can worry about the Prime on the left. Controlling it would be fun. Then the Firestar would take advantage of that, but it's too unlikely. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten it though. But we get the stun effect, so that's all good. I should have waited for the hack before using combat presence though. So I am rushing a little bit. But we're doing okay so far. Only 2 civilians actually died. J-Pod, not much you could do just yet. you're more than likely going to activate the fire starter. Yeah, we have to get that fire starter's attention too. We're definitely going to get this one. Oh, that's just a regular fire starter, never mind. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought. But with 2 mutons, that prime's going to be a bit of a pain. And it's still a question of if they shoot at the prime, is it going to act again? So I'm going to need to put some venom rounds on it. Ooh, but they're getting some damn good hits on those mutons. Now, if they could start killing them, make my life a little easier. Oh, don't miss those 80s, though. I know the feeling, but damn, don't miss those 80s. Especially when you can get a kill right there. Alright, so now it's a big question. What? Ooh, never mind. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it is activate, but it didn't actually do anything, interestingly enough, so I could count my blessings there. I did see the buff effect, though. That was similar to what it was before, but... J-Pod. We could blow up a canister of that, but I think our friend here is a big priority, but you have a bad critical hit chance, so I'd rather not shoot at him. You're much better at shooting at the mutons, let's be fair. And you can run a gun. So, there are options with you, I just don't know what they are just yet. So let's hang on to that until our friend dies. And I would have liked Batman to go to that half cover there, but... Because as it stands now, he's not... Well, he could still get the cover, it's still unfortunately going to take a blue move. And I'm not going to wrath with you unless somehow we could kill that Muton Pyro, but I think that would put Batman too close. Time to get in the thick of it. Batman's not going to get his most opportunistic shots, mind you, but this is still pretty good. Just don't activate another pod by chance. Okay. So now we have the predicament. Destroy the Andromedon shell or not. I think the guys on the low ground who can't actually shoot at the Firestar and all that, or can't shoot the mutons, basically shoots at the Firestar and the Andromedon, since they can't really do much else. So you're bonded with lockdown, so... Let's see, if for some reason you're flanked there, which seems really weird, that would be a flank, yet that isn't. Oh, and you just reload, so you can't really move anyway, so... Ooh, but you do have a frag grenade, which... Oh, so... that would have been nice. I could use lockdown still. What can lockdown do? Not a lot, so... And she could grapple hook next turn, so maybe I just use the bond on her, so that way Bulldozer can use the grenade, and maybe I kill one of those mutons in the process. Probably not worth it, in all honesty. But with full cover... How many... Let me double check. How much space do you need to move? Just a few more spaces, so... You could do it, and maybe you could kill the rock cover, too. And we do have a gas grenade, which I'm okay doing. I'm actually alright with that. It'll hinder our Firestar friend a good amount. I'm okay with this. It's not going to destroy the explosives, though, I don't think. If it destroys the explosives, then I don't even need to use a frag, and then again, I wasted my bond. Potentially. Okay, so that's gone. It's shred... Yeah, both its armor's gone as a result of that, too. Now, J-Pod, you can sort of get to better spot, because I think the Firestar is going to have a hard time meleeing you. And best of all, you don't have to use your running gun just yet, so hang on to that. Now, kill this mutant for me, please. You may not crit, though. Ooh, you may not even hit, damn it. I was gambling on that a little bit, too. So, we still have to deal with this shell. So, who's vulnerable to getting hit? Let's see, J-Pod and Batman, in all honesty. Because I don't know how exactly the Muton Pyros are going to behave, so... Let's not chance them getting hit, especially if I have 2 aid protocols available. I could kill the Andromedon easily enough, I should be able to, unless I get some unlucky shots. So, take these, give me some hits. Ooh, a critical hit at that too, I like it. Unfortunately, Lockdown's not going to get to do much here. And I would like to give her some options for grappling hook. I just don't want to get her exposed, so... Maybe she can go here.
Seems doable.
She's just another target that's gonna get shot, mind you, but... Let's see. And I don't need to use my grenade anymore, but I would like to have killed that muton, but it's not gonna happen now. Batman, what are your shots again? You could shoot the muton, but it doesn't do you much favors, does it? You could get some shots on the fire stars, so if Bulldozer kills this shell, that's good for me. There, both Andromedons are down. And I have one more turn to grab our loot.
Let's do this.
So, a protocol on Batman is probably unneeded because chances are they may even just shoot the guys on the low ground. Let's not kid ourselves, but at least then the AI may not do it because they'll get flanked. And with this Firestar kind of sees them anyway, so it's not like they didn't know the rest of my squad was down below. But I could get some good hits here with a hair trigger. A good hit at least. Can I get a hair trigger? Yes, I did. Now keep them coming, please. More the merrier. Nope. Oh, 2 was all I was getting. But at least this thing's poisoned, right? No, it's no longer poisoned, damn it. Maybe when it moves it'll be poisoned, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's not pretty. Oh, now it's poisoned again. I'm happy with that. And it just double moved. So that thing can be easily killed. That muton is poisoned, but it didn't really move very much. And that's shooting civilians. So a protocol was kind of pointless. Ugh. This is getting messy, especially with the prime in the middle of it. But so long as they can help and soften them up, and ideally kill some of them, that would be the best case. I don't know how I feel about them shooting at the prime, though. If I'm okay with that, because it may snowball out of control if it can take action somehow. But they're doing well with the mutons. I am so glad for their upgrade and damage, quite frankly. Because I'm pretty certain the last mission, they only did like 2 damage? Am I wrong? Oh no, the last time I had resistance soldiers, it was way back. Long time ago. Because my third retaliation, I think, was actually where I had to rescue civilians and I didn't have any support. Now, J-Pod, I don't think I want you... Oh, do you have Shadow Step? Yes, you do. So, no reaction fire. I just wish I could put you somewhere with cover. Oh. Well, that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me, and maybe you just one-shot this thing for me. Take it. Take it good. Nicely done. I love this shotgun already. Now, I'm going to have to grab loot. And who can grab the loot the best, though? Because you need to reload, but you got a free reload. And, let's see, you can't even see the fire stars, surprisingly. Okay, maybe you just straight up grab the loot there and then get to cover.
I'll take the high road.
Because you do have lightning hands, too, to help out some. And you could keep poisoning this fire star for me. 2 Elerium cores, I like it, considering that engineer sabotage actually made me lose 2 alien cores. Another alien data cache, that's what I like, an advanced laser sight. So this is a pretty good haul here. So, do I lightning hands? I don't feel like I should, but the extra firepower is kind of warranted, I think. Well, actually, let me just take 1 pistol shot first, because I know for a fact I'm going to shoot at least once with her. And I'll poison it again, for good measure. Or at least reapply it, since he was technically still poisoned. So, it has 21 health, so it could die without me needing to fire another pistol, but just in case. I want to save that lightning hands for basically the Firestar Prime, I think. Use it as a means to crowd control heavily. Sadly, you do not get vision of it anywhere, wow. Except there, surprisingly enough. The tree is obscuring your vision a little bit, I'm afraid to say, but take your shot. Oh, and I'm just starting to realize I had combat protocol, which kind of would have been a little bit handy against the Andromedons. Maybe not much, mind you, but it could have been handy. And J-Pod, you can go to full cover here, and Wolverine can take your spot. And maybe kill that Firestar for me. So, let's shift positions, shall we? Finish this thing off, please. Nice, nice. So we're cleaning up pretty well so far.
Some ammo over here.
Lieutenant promotion, nice, congratulations. And we got lovely flank shots too. And Batman has full 2 action points available, so you know what that means. This is gonna hurt. And if I get a hair trigger, it's gonna hurt even more. I promise you that, Muton. Oh, Batman's coming for you. He's got your number. Even with 66s to hit. And a hair trigger boot. One more time. Give me the hat trick. Oh my god, Batman is furious. He is pissed about what happened with Yawn. I think I can read that much there. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait a bit. Oh, I gave you the wrong. I gave you a wrong sniper rifle. I gave you the one with 6 ammo, but not your advanced scope. That's a little funny. Ooh, that was. I still have to deal with that prime though. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky with berserkers also in the fray. Okay, they're hitting it. I kind of half tempted to let them deal with the berserker or the fire starter, honestly. Because that way it doesn't get free attacks, which will probably be on the civilians if I activate or shoot at it. In all honesty. So I am kind of gaming the system a little bit if I do that. But they're doing well anyway. I think they killed the two mutants and now it's just the fire starter that's left.
Too close to the heat.
Alright, so now we gotta start moving though. Now J-Pod, this is where you come in. Can you move on up? Without breaking your concealment any.
Heading there now.
Okay, we know where the berserker is. There's like a squad of 3 specters. If for some reason one of them looks completely different than the others, that's probably because I see him. So that is a terrifying pod. I do have a single revival protocol though, but that is a terrifying pod if I activate him prematurely. And it's still a question, what's this berserker grouped with? I honestly couldn't tell you. But I think you stay where you're at, J-Pod, for now. Because as soon as you break concealment, you're in a world of trouble. Well, as soon as he activates, he's going to start running towards us too, so I'd rather put you in some place where you won't get seen, but I may want you to shoot as well.
Reloading ammunition.
Although Lockdown could get some shots off, but just not where she's at, unfortunately, so... I may put her back here to take a shot next turn, at least at the Berserker.
No problem, boss.
And maybe he'll be tempted to come after me as a result. Rather than go after the civilians if I'm so lucky. At least Overwatches are kind of required, I think, for this.
Overwatch.
So, I don't have free reloads because I took the wrong sniper rifle, so... Let's get you equipped it there, and I also have suppression, which won't help really against the specters because they have lightning reflexes, so... That is not going to help at all, and... Sevlana... I think you go over here and provide Overwatch. Oh, you need to reload too. So I think you just reload and stay where you're at. I'm going to have to rely on the Venom rounds to kind of poison at least Berserker. So I was kind of wrong with what I was saying before there, civilians. You're kind of on your own for a little bit longer. I gotta get to it quickly, but they're doing well. I just gotta somehow intercept this pod before they start killing civilians, too. And I'm worried about activating the Firestar Prime, because it is right there, after all. Even though technically it shouldn't be possible.
Launch order confirmed.
I gotta try and not make this even worse somehow. I don't know what's my best way to manage it, though. So, everyone, go on up. We are doing well with my squad, at least. I just don't know how to save the civilians anytime soon. Because I'm content with the Firestar only getting a single attack. And there's another Berserker. And it just activated too because... Oh, it just walked over there. So that's what happened. And specters are walking in my vision too, so... What can I do? I don't know exactly. But I am getting Overwatch shots, which, again, lightning reflexes are burning those, so... That's not as useful as I'm making it sound, But at least if this one gets more Overwatch shots, I could start hitting it. But do I have ways to disorient them, slow them, or anything? Because Venom rounds aren't going to work. I kind of want them to just keep shooting the fire starter before I do anything about it. I wish I could help with that Berserker, though. I could Venom rounds it, but I don't know how actually helpful that is or useful. If I... They are doing well, though, with that getting through that one armor, at least. And, okay, yeah, he's no longer stunned, because he was stunned by the Berserker earlier. I don't like those misses, though. We kind of need all the hits we can get. Oh, he still can shoot, so he was only stunned for one. Ooh, and there was a nice critical hit there. So we know what's going to happen here. Because they are going to start taking control of my soldiers one at a time. And I like the idea of grappling up here and possibly not getting seen. Possibly, but is this actually a good spot? Because I don't think I would actually flank anything is kind of the thing. So it doesn't actually make it useful. And also you can't see anything. And you have the revival protocol, so I want you to hang back to help provide support. And you cannot actually see the Berserker, so that makes this even more awkward. So let's go after one we can hit then. You're not going to poison it, but the more damage the merrier, quite frankly. And you can frostbite something if needed. That might help a bit too. It dodged.
Not much of a hit.
It had to dodge, so not a lot I could do there. And I don't know what I could do with you, Bulldozer, besides maybe destroy some cover. Sevlana, you cannot see anything. And apparently, you cannot see him if you go here. Oh, you can, actually, okay. Someone's gonna get taken control of, so I gotta somehow manage this. I gotta start killing them. Which means I need to start hitting too, which means dodges aren't allowed. Dodges are forbidden. A J-Pod can stay hidden, but I don't think it's a good idea. And does he get a good flank shot? It's kind of hard to tell if he actually flanks from the Spectre I want. Okay, he sees this. No, he sees the full health Spectre. I was kind of hoping using that for protection, but I don't think it's a good idea. He could just straight up kill one of the Spectres, though. So I'm inclined to take it anyway.
Let's rock.
Especially since the Berserker's already activated. I need to kill at least one of these. Or at least weaken them to the point that if they start taking control of my soldiers, I can manage them a lot quicker that way. So he has 1 health left, or 2 health, so that's basically a kill, I hope. So now we have to manage the other 2 somehow. I would like to move forward and take a shot, but I don't think it's warranted. So J-Pod, Gate 8 protocol, you're likely just asking to get possessed, though, shadowbound, as a result of that. And I don't know where Bulldozer goes, aside from over here. And I can combat protocol, and I do have heals as stabilized, though. Haywire protocol is useless here, but combat protocol does not do extra damage, but at least I have a guaranteed kill on him if he does Shadowbind. So I do have an option there, at least. I don't know what to do with Batman, though. Because he doesn't really get much of a shot. And I don't want him to go that way either. So go there and hope you don't activate anything, or let alone the fire starter. Nope, you're fine. You can actually justice them. That is good to know. That is very useful info. It probably doesn't help me this turn, though. And sadly, Mist can't do anything any useful anyway. Overwatch is pointless, so I don't know what to do if you otherwise Mist. Ooh, can I just combat President's J-Pod? No, you can't see J-Pod, so never mind that. Just take your shot See if you can get us some extra damage in, because that's kind of what you do. He was bound to start missing eventually. And Overwatch is pointless, but I'll try anyway. Yeah, I may not succeed with this mission because I have to kill that Berserker too. That's what's killing civilians right now, because I think these Spectres are just going to fight me. And that's going to miss. Yeah, lightning reflexes. We knew that was going to happen. So there's the Shadow Bind there. I can Revival Protocol J-Pod though. But I can only do it once too, so I gotta make sure this one counts. So, I got a frag grenade. I can easily kill this one off. Maybe I don't even need to use the Revival Protocol, which would be the best case scenario. Because I could kill one of those Spectres easily enough as is. And he's gonna shoot the civilian. He took the hit though. He took a Berserker, he took a Spectre hit. That guy's MVP, as far as I'm concerned. I just wish I could help you guys out, but at least you're a lot better equipped to deal with Berserkers now. No, he probably moved as well. So, let's see. Keep shooting this thing, best of your ability. I want to help you with that Berserker though, but I can't actually see it, damn it. Yeah, and he just reloads, so he's not contributing much either. There's 8 civilians left, so I basically have, what? 2 more turns before this becomes a failure, so... I already know I activate the Berserker. I just gotta see said Berserker though, so time to make a little bit of a gambit, I guess.
Absolutely.
Nope, I don't see a Berserker, so that was not worth it. So, we have a frag grenade, that's gonna help. I have a Revival Protocol, I'll hang on to that for now. So, we'll destroy the cover of this one here. I don't know what happened to the weakened Spectre, where he ran off to, but I know he's around somewhere too. So now, the question is aid protocol, pretty much. Who to aid protocol on? Probably Wolverine, I think is a safe bet. Oh, damn you and your 85 miss.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
And I don't want to use Justice, it seems kind of pointless, but... just take all the shots you could get. Oh, now all these misses are starting to kick in. I don't want it, but I'm getting them anyway. And a dodge to boot. At least I got a hair trigger to help make up for it. And a dodge to boot. So much for killing this thing off, huh? It is definitely not happening. I do need J-Pod to kind of help finish this thing off, I guess. I was hoping maybe I wouldn't have to resort to an aid Revival Protocol, but... unless I want to tempt fate. That's always a good idea, right?
Let's move already.
Tempt my luck there, as it were. And let's see. You see those 3. 89. Good chance to critically hit. Make it count. Now, this is where the gambit comes in. Because you're also my last move, but if you hit, you kill it. And apparently, it's not telling me to dodge, so that means it won't dodge, right? Right? I don't want to attempt it in all honesty. J-Pod could just go and cripple the other one for me. And then I'll kill the Spectre. Or at least try to. So now, moment of truth, folks. Let's see if this pays off or not. 76. Was I right or wrong in that? Okay, I was right. That was the right call to make there. And since it's a 100% chance, there's no way he could dodge this. Good night.
Target neutralized.
So there goes the fake. Now, That's just asking for another Shadow Bind next turn though, so at least that one was at full health that we had to deal with. Yeah, like, if only that Berserker didn't run away from me. That is the only thing I hate about that. Oh, it vanished, that's what happened. The armor took most of that damage at least though, but that explains a lot what happened there. I think if that thing's low enough, I might just go and kill it. Oh, it just activated now, didn't it? Oh boy, that was scary. Yeah, it activated and then it moved again, so I don't know what to make of that. Now we find out if the Prime effect kicks in now or not. Yeah, just stay in vision. I will focus on you and say to hell with the Spectres if I want to go for a victory. Because there's enough health that I could just kill you right away, and I'm tempted to make that play. You may just die right here, so thank you, resistance soldiers. That you don't know how much I appreciate that. Now, the Spectres are all hiding and gone, so not a lot I could do there. But at least I could take the hits. The civilians, on the other hand, probably cannot. So let's kill this one Berserker off and basically be all but safe from a defeat. I have the health though, so I am willing to take a few risks here to get my soldiers wounded, because so far it's been going really damn well, aside for that one flank shot that I was caught off guard by. This Berserker does need to die though. So J-Pod can easily run and gun, which is what you're gonna do. And I wonder what happened to the other Spectre. There should be a third one around. I thought that was the one that shot, but maybe not? Hard to say. If you get a critical hit, that would be amazing though. Thank you, J-Pod. Never mind the one resistance soldier who's been surviving all those hits. I think J-Pod's the MVP now. So, there are still faceless. Let's not get too excited just yet. And actually, Batman, if you could give combat presence to J-Pod, that'd be great, but you need to see him as the catch. So, combat presence on J-Pod's probably the best thing I could do. I still need a little bit more to kill it, though. So, Mist, can you see it? No, you can't. Not anywhere at all. And there's no way you could see it there locked down, but a grappling hook will actually help alleviate that a lot. But I think that's what Batman's going to be doing too, is trying to give a combat presence to J-Pod, so Batman's not going to be doing much, but J-Pod has the power to make up for it. Now, J-Pod could kill it with a critical hit, but it's not in my favor. Either way, I'm still basically safe from a loss either way, to an extent, because there's still 6 civilians left and he needs to kill 2 more, or at least 3 more. So I think I try for a stun. Ooh, if I go in there then it activates the faceless. I don't want to do that either. Let's try the shot then, let's try it. Close. Really close, but not a lot I could do about it just yet. Now, there's no way I could go over there and grapple, is there? Because you have to go how far to see the damn thing? Basically right there, and that's not a good thing. Unless somehow... Hey, it may still be possible, actually. Grappling hook basically gives you a free move. You are out in the open, though.
I'm going.
So, I apologize. Ooh, I take that back. Lightning hands saves the day.
Impressed yet?
There, and now you can basically do And you basically get a free implacable move every 5 turns, basically, so I like it. Bulldozer took a bit of a hit, so he needs to reposition. Now, who needs the A protocol? Wolverine probably does, because she's the one who's getting flanked. Alright, so you're safe from harm. Now, Overwatch is pointless again, mind you, but what can I do about it? A protocol pays off, though. And there's 2 of them, alright. And both of them are hitting up the bastards. So, what are the resistance soldiers going to do? Not much yet, because they probably don't even see the specters. Yeah, the specters are invisible, so I know where they're kind of at, but they could reveal them for me, though. Alright, that was the one that had the full health, so the weakened one's down below. Yeah, get some extra hits, I like it. Now, what can we do here? Not really a lot, unfortunately.
Rock and roll.
And Batman can't do a lot either, so just reload and wait for our faceless, I guess. And I could suppress, but you know that's kind of pointless. It has lightning reflexes, immediately negates that. Negates the bonus that, or the chance I have to hit it, so I'm gonna have to just brute force my way through a little bit. Now you're kind of okay there. Callback protocol is kind of pointless, but it's guaranteed damage too. And let's see, what do? You get 50 and 53 with quick draw. I like that. Try and get some hits in. You got a hit. So now I'm just restoring you to hunkering down for now. The worst is pretty much over, at least. I think we got through this alright. My faith in the resistance soldiers was warranted. So, Wolverine, you're gonna need to find a better spot. In fact, I may just hunker down with you just in case. Because it's not like you got a good shot anyway. J-Pod, you just stay here, full cover, relatively safe. Batman, you just overwatch. And I don't know what to do with, well, Miss could just try a shot. It's better than nothing, at least. Because she can't aid protocol or anything. Well, we're slowly getting rid of its defenses there, one tile at a time, pretty much, so eventually there'll be nothing left.
Here I come.
And I don't want to attempt the combat protocol because it's not really warranted. Yeah, there goes part of the wall now. Eventually there'll be nothing left for its cover, and then it'll be completely exposed. You did hunker down? Ooh. We know where it's at, but there's nothing I can do about it, though. And here comes the shadow bind. Alright, do your shenanigans. We know there's not much left that you could do. Nope. There's some Overwatch shots. Not that it's really helpful, because I'm going to be ignoring that copycat, that doppelganger. And maybe these resistance soldiers will just kill for me right now, considering they have such a perfect opportunity to do it. And they got nothing better to do now, right? They kill the Firestar Prime and they help kill the Berserker, not to mention a handful of mutants, so I bet they're feeling really ecstatic right now that they survived this onslaught. Although, I'd rather you just shoot the Spectre in all honesty, but oh well, who am I to judge? It'll be dead one way or the other, like right now. So there goes the clone. Syphilis back up. Now, we know where the last one is, but how do we get to it in an effective manner? Because I have no explosives, I have no grappling hook, and, well, I could still move forward.
I can handle that.
So, I think we're okay. He's going to try to attempt a shot at us anyway pretty soon. We do need to heal our soldiers some. So Demon, that's going to be your job this turn. Just heal up. This is dragging out a little bit, mainly because the Spectres are going to be a little bit irritated and hunt down with their stealth.
Heal 'em.
But I'm fine with that. Sevlana, Wolverine. I would like you to sprint that up, but it's a terrible idea in all honesty.
Got it.
And J-Pod, I don't know where to put you either. You don't have run-a-gun yet, and you lack your full cover. Do I even have an A protocol now? Oh, I do. So yeah, I think you're the guy who just sprints on up and get yourself ready to hunt it down, if possible.
I am watching.
So A protocol, Overwatch is kind of pointless, but if it gets revealed, then at least I'll have so many Overwatch shots that it could brute force through
Moving to Overwatch.
the lightning reflexes. Oop, there's a faceless right there. Alright, he shows his ugly face. Shouldn't be that scary just yet, right? Hopefully. There's where he's hiding. His stealth wore off, I think. Oh, that's why he did his horrify shenanigans. And it healed 3 health too, so now I can't kill it with a combat protocol.
Issues when we get back.
Okay, you're shattered, that's fine. You'll recover soon enough. J-Pod could even break you out of that. If I don't need him to kill the Spectre. We'll see in a moment. We'll see in a minute or two. Does this Faceless die? It's going to be damn close if they get enough hits, though. And Batman could easily kill it himself, I think, at this point. Any more? One more. Hit him in the ass. Where it hurts most. Okay, 6 health. Batman easily takes care of that, and do you actually get the hit? Ooh, nice. Combat protocol is an option again. What a seesaw of events here. Is combat protocol useful or is it not? Now I just gotta get vision of it and see if it actually works. Yes, combat protocol is effective. It will kill a Spectre. So, let's end this off, shall we? What an intense mission. Although, I kind of ignored the Berserkers, which is kind of what caused me my loss the last time I had to deal with them. So, there wasn't really a whole lot I could do, since the Berserkers were running away from me after all, but damn, that was a fun mission regardless. Damn scary at the beginning with the damn Andromedons, and I thought that fighter starter, the original one I saw, was the actual Prime. Nope, I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong, and thank God I didn't see his fire breathing in action either, because that would probably be scary. It would eventually destroy my cover, force me to relocate unless I want to keep burning and all that good stuff.
Only together can we build a
And I imagine it would be more potent than the Purifier's Flamethrower too, since it would just do guaranteed damage, I think, if I could get hit by its cone. But, we redeemed ourselves from the Berserker failure, I think, a little bit. Because those Andromedons were kind of handled relatively well, I think. Maybe a little bit overkill with the Devil suppression, because I don't think they actually stacked, but Sevlana, you're good, and apparently you have no will, which scares me. But, you were a gunner, you get hollow targeting. Finally, I have a hollow targeting soldier. And I would love to get you Killzone at some point too, now that I have a superior magazine available. Not much in promotions on anyone else though, but we did bring back a lot of loot. A lot of good loot there. And a little bit extra increase to my supply, which sadly doesn't help me for this current situation, for like right now. So, did I get any other promotions? No other promotions, damn it. I was kind of excited there, but no. No promotions. Now, my main issue is supply and all that, and there's intel I could grab, but I know what I'm going for. Let's reduce the intel costs and get started with that. I'm half wondering if I should wait until the Black Site file is all done or not, but with the Chosen Dark event about to happen, I don't think I want to wait for that, just in case, because that's probably going to trigger too. More ability points. I did spend intel, mind you, but they're back and available. Now, do I go after the Chosen Assassin and build up and get some more benefits there? So, high chance of an ambush, but I can negate that. Oh, that's a capture result, so That's scary. I may hold off on that for now, because Warlock's... I kind of want to go after the Warlock. Ooh, and I could get a second Reaper. I know I've missed a few of them before, but is that a good idea? Soldier promotion? That's really tempting. How close am I to an actual major? Batman's actually getting pretty close, as well as Ogawa. Vargas and Ogawa are getting relatively close because they have less requirements. And Ananya is close to being a captain, so... I would like to do that. Is Batman ready? Am I ready to have Batman get promoted? He's tired for 9 days, so never mind. Dang it. So much for that. Maybe if I'm so lucky, maybe I could send him on that afterwards, so... Improved combat intelligence, there's a lot of things. Ooh, improved swords. That, without doubt, I want to get. Improve all my breakthroughs. So we'll take a scientist out. Increase hacking by 4, so... Where are you, Warbird? There you are. Let's increase your hacking. You're going to have Shimon join you there. Help boost your bond a little bit further. It also, with your silver level bond, I'll speed that up even further. So let's grab that breakthrough, shall we? Continue to get all the improvements I could get. So, sweet. Now let's just continue on to the next mission there before we call it a wrap. Because not really much else to do. We didn't really gain much. And there's another facility, which thankfully is on the way to New Indonesia, quite frankly. So, ooh, there's an actual boa. That's like the heavy viper right there. So that's one thing I need to be careful of. And reduces resistant region cost by 50. That's what I wanted. And, oh, I'm just short by 3. So we can fix that easily enough. It'll take another day, but I can fix that easily enough. And then we'll have to see what the Black Site project location is. So I can take advantage of that too. So give me that 3 intel. Oh, level 2 bonds also done, so that's good. We could keep these bonds going, because why the hell not? Ooh, Wildling and Neymar also have their level 2 bonds available, so by all means, take that. Get them all maxed out as well as possible. Ooh, my engineer's back up. I was looking on the top right there. I have my engineer healed, but I never got like a pop-up box, so I want to take full advantage of that. And now Shen's yelling at me because I didn't notice earlier. Hey, it's not my fault XCOM didn't warn me properly. So, now we're back at full operations there. So, give me my intel. Ooh, our specialist is ready. Carlota, Venom, you're all set. Now, we're rapidly running out of recruits there, because I think I want to have 2 or 3 available for PsyOp. And that will leave at least 2 more to train sergeants. We will see. I at least want to have 2 more become PsyOps, so we're almost done with the training there. So Eric Stone, you're going to be a ranger there. And I think the next will be a grenadier, and we may be done with the training. Exciting times to be had. Now, contact with region.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available
Let's get this going.
capacity. We can't establish any new contacts.
And we'll be one step closer to the facilities there, slowly but surely. I need to get a lot of intel if I'm going to continue to push on these regions, though. Oh, Black Site file, that's done. Now we get to find out where the Black file coordinates are. Also, let's get some research done, shall we? Reinforced heavy armor. Do I still want to do that or not? Because I need to get supply if I'm hoping to build any more weapons or even get armor. And it's not much point doing mutons or anything like that. And the breakthrough is a free upgrade. Because I still need to get other plasma weaponry before I can really consider this stuff. This is for heavy armor though. Am I really okay with that? Let's just get the data cache. I need the intel and I just got a second one. So that intel is going to be important for me. As much as I like to get the breakthroughs. Ooh, that's actually a lot closer than I realized. So enemy unknown. So that is likely a sectopod. 16 enemies. I forget how many there were when I did it on commander difficulty, but that also gives me supply, which will be handy. Now, if only oh, it's actually 2 jumps away, so my best strategy is to go to New Brazil and then hit New Mexico, I think, is what the strategy, the plan is. And we got a Guerrilla Ops here. So, this is pretty straightforward. Heavy Mech, Codex Spectre. Oh, automate defenses, that's why, so... That gives us a scientist. That I'm kind of okay with. Supply, I think I really need. Oh, what did they counter as well? Hit the event. Let's see, that gives me intel, which I also really want, but I also got the data pad going. And faceless aren't all that scary anyway, so... Ooh, this gives me loot, so... It gives me supply as well as additional supply if I were to go for this one. So, I will think about it here. Thank you everyone for watching. Most of my soldiers are recovering too, so we got ourselves a really good staying roster, as well as a sergeant I have to train up too. Also, oh, this is for my sergeant, is it? Yep, that's for my sergeant. So thank you for watching everyone.